Erik Jesberger, joined by Royals captain Todd Skirving. Todd, seventh professional season for you. It was an unfortunate abbreviated for it, but speaking on this year with the C on your sweater, how special was it for you here in Reading?
Yeah, it was definitely an honor. Obviously, they didn't have a captain, I think, the season before and even the one before that. So anytime you're able to represent the team with a C, it is an honor and something I'm very grateful and something I took a lot of pride in. Obviously, wearing the Royals jersey was special. Used to be a rival of mine, and now to join the other side was nice. I had a lot of fans cheering for me this year rather than booing me. But no, ultimately, it was a good, partial of the season until I got hurt. But just be able to lace them up every day within this league and play hockey is always a good time.
Well, the fans were certainly happy to have you on our side this time around, and for that, you gave back to not only them with a lot of special moments on the ice, but also off the ice. And with that, a well-deserved Community Service Award recipient for you this year. Speak on how special it was to get that accolade as well.
Yeah, being involved in the community is obviously something else that I take great pride in. It's something my parents always taught me. I was always getting sticks and autographs from hockey players growing up, so they always said, make the time of day for others. Again, you don't really know what other people are going through, and hockey gives you an ultimate platform, as I like to say, because you're allowed to do a lot of different things with it. So being able to take a little time each day, each week, each month, not just me, but, bringing in some of the other guys and kind of teaching that and show just to get involved. It also makes playing in these cities a lot more enjoyable when you're out in the community, getting to know the people, gives you a few more people and fans to play for. So, it's special. Again, I know it was just for me, but I think as a team, as an organization, front office, I think, did a really good job this year just getting out in the community. It was a lot of fun, and at the end of the day, it was kind of an organizational award because it's not just one person that does it. It takes a team, and so definitely a special accolade for the Reading Royals organization.
Special indeed, just as much as the run for this club really as the calendar flip to 2025. You found yourself 8 games below 500 at a time in early January, and you were in the Kelly Cup playoffs. For you, watching from afar, but also lending that expertise as one who's been through it and knows what it takes to earn a couple rings. What was it like for you to watch this club bond together, continue the push, and find yourself ultimately competing for a Kelly Cup playoff?
Yeah, it was awesome. Again, I've been up 3-0, I've been down 3-1, all that kind of stuff. I've been down, and I've been swept before. I had my first professional season too, so again, it's never easy. Obviously, your season comes to an abrupt end. You think you're going to keep moving on and whatnot, but ultimately, it's hard to win. It really is. It's hard to go through 2.5 months of playoffs. You could be the best team in the league all season long, and at the end of the day, it doesn't even guarantee you a championship. Again, you need a little luck. You need a few bounces along the way. You need to stay healthy. There's so many things. I mean, even you look at the National Hockey League, it's a war. And any given night, a team can win a hockey game, a team can win a Stanley Cup, and it goes the same for the ECHL. I mean, the travel might be a little bit harder too. You're busing. You're not, taking a private plane. But for our group in there, again, you said it, 8 games below 500. The message from me a little bit after that loss is, it's not going to make it any better, but, moving forward in your career just to experience playoffs, like some guys don't ever play playoffs. I know we had players on our team that have been in the league a little bit that have never played playoffs until this year. It's just hard. And again, my message again was I'm proud of them. It's, I don't think many people believed in us. What I could say is the guys in that locker room, every player, especially on that playoff roster, believed January, December, when we finally started to turn it around. So if you could take a small win out of that, that would be the biggest thing. Is just at the end of the day, when you start the season, you want to make the playoffs. And I told them, we gave ourselves an opportunity to win a championship, and you can live with that. I mean, again, you want to win and whatnot, but we were in the playoffs, so we had a chance. Did we win? No, and it is what it is. You take the learning lessons, you take how hard it is. Maybe a little fatigue played in that first round, but we've been playing playoff hockey since January. There's so many different things, but again, just proud of that group for sticking together and, again, giving themselves that opportunity to at least compete for a championship. They did that. Fortunately, didn't win, and it is what it is. So you take the learning lessons from that, life lessons and whatnot, the memories that we shared all season long, and just take that, put it in the bank, and move on, and hopefully be ready for your next season, or maybe it's a job outside of hockey. Guys might be retiring, so you never know when the end is near or when it's going to happen. And I know I've said it plenty of times in this interview, but I am very proud of that group, and I hope our fan base can be proud of them too.
Absolutely. And for you going into this off season, I know for you, absolutely itching to get onto the ice when the playoff hockey was starting to get underway. But it was great to have you a part of the trip to Trois-Rivières. Speak on what this summer, in terms of training, in terms of getting away from the rink a little bit, but also as you look forward here, what will the future look like for Todd Skirving?
Yeah, a couple days to unwind here. Went to the Yankees game last night. Of course, they blew it. Just trying to enjoy a few things within the area before I head back up to the Rock with my girlfriend and her daughter. I haven't thought too much about it. I don't know if I could ever not play hockey after an injury like that. I don't know if I could just retire, but I want to take some time, obviously, to think about it, get away from the rink and get out of the hockey atmosphere and just kind of unwind a little bit, do a few things on my own. And, you know, even when I was playing back in Newfoundland, people were always like, are you coming back? And even then, like, there's a good chance I was going to re-sign. It was just, it's nice to, you know, decompress and just do normal life, I guess, away from the rink and just see how you feel. Like maybe my body isn't going to react to the injury as best as I want. I know I got a lot of physical therapy along the way still to do, so I want to see how that obviously heals up. That's probably my main goal right now, is just getting healthy. Never suffered a significant injury like that before, so I just want to take care of my body because, again, hockey doesn't last forever, and you got to think about life a little bit too. So definitely put things into perspective a bit this year, and again, just going to take some time and go from there. And if it means playing hockey again, well, then it's playing hockey again. If it's something else, that's just a bridge I'll have to cross when it comes. So I don't have any answers right now. I'm sure a lot of people want to know, but it's something I do every year, and I think, you know, I kind of owe it to myself at this time but in my career that I've almost kind of earned that, you know, right to just kind of go through the process and unwind a bit and see how things go.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you, how are you feeling physically here at this point in April? We know for you it was unfortunate to watch you in a sling after the injury on January 20th, but how has everything progressed? How are you feeling?
It's getting better. Definitely gotten way better. It's crazy what a month or two can do. Again, it's only been like 3 months. It seems like forever. It's about a 4 to 6 kind of month recovery, and then you kind of go from there. So there's a bit of a waiting game, and it's kind of tedious. Not gonna lie, I'm not used to going this slow. So it's been a different challenge for me that has allowed me to just not help other players, but kind of prepare me just for different things in life. You know, it's not always going to be smooth riding. So kind of look at it as a bit of a blessing too, just to challenge myself, and hopefully I'm able to help a few other players with the situation in the future. But definitely feeling better. Definitely better from when it first happened. I mean, you saw me; it was pretty painful. So, but yeah, grateful that it is getting better, and kind of just going from there.
Finally, here going into this summer, the training aspect, but also away from the rink a little bit. What would that look like for you? For mom and dad, big supporters all year long, not only for you, but also in the Facebook live chat for our broadcast all year. It was great to have you pop on the headset a couple times. What will that time look like here this summer? And also, you do know the Yankees took away from having to shave, right? You don't have to lose the playoff beer the way the Bronx Bombers have to now.
Yeah, no, I go clean shaven all summer. It's kind of nice. I usually can hide, you know, throughout the summer. Everyone knows me with a beard, but not many people, especially the had in the locker room the other day, had to do a double take. So I like to stay clean shaven in the summer. It gets pretty warm. So yeah, but I'll probably see the parents at some point. I'm sure they'll come out to the Rock. I'm sure I'll take a visit to see them. Trying to convince my dad. It's good I got a video here to put out to the public. Trying to convince him to come to New York City and go see a Yankee game. I've already seen 2 this year now, and keep giving the gears about that. But yeah, it's always nice to spend time with family, friends, and just do different things this summer. You know, as you move in your career, obviously you train, but you find different ways to train, things that maybe didn't work, or maybe that worked a long time ago, that don't work as much now. You know, being older, it's about staying mobile. So obviously mixing a lot more yoga, a lot more hiking, a lot more outdoorsy stuff, tennis, pickleball, that kind of stuff, just to kind of stay fresh. It's been a grind. It's been playing since I was 3. I turned 33 this week. So it's been about 3 decades worth of doing what I love. So I still enjoy it. But again, take some time to just do some of those other things that I enjoy away from the game to just refresh my mind, and allows me to think a little bit clearer. So we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, just excited to have some sun and some time away from the rink and free time.
Well, you mentioned for Rod getting up to your dad for Yankees games. I'll bring Rod over to the good team in the Pinstripes and the Phils at the bank. I owe him a trip to Citizens Bank Park, I think, here this summer.
The Philadelphia Phillies are fake pinstripes. Those aren't real pinstripes. Everyone knows it.
All right, well, we'll get some revenge for '09. Well, Tyler, we appreciate the time, and, of course, a treasure to get a chance to work with you all year for the community aspects, and for, I can speak on behalf of all the fans in the organization, thank you for what you have done, and best of luck here going forward, and wish you the best all season.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Berger. Like I said, you did a lot. This guy wears plenty of hats. It's not just the broadcast. You know, a younger guy, too. but takes the bull by the horns and does a lot for the organization. But no, the front office is great this year. Had some extra time to work with them a little bit, make some phone calls. So we had a lot of fun in there. And then obviously the team, the staff, and the fans here were really welcoming, obviously, when I came here from away. But yeah, again, unfortunately, we never got the job done. And I know guys feel definitely terrible about it, but we appreciate the ones that stuck with us, even when we go back to November when we were in the thick of things. But ultimately, we gave ourselves a chance and something to be a little bit proud of. And hopefully, next year and years to come, Reading can win another championship. But again, thanks for all your support. We couldn't have done it without you, and you guys are some of the reasons why we play. So thank you again, and look forward to seeing you wherever I see you guys again.
A litany of memories for this year, much apart to the captain, Todd Skirving. Thank you for the time today, and talk to you soon.
Thanks, Cheeseburger.